What's up, everybody? It's Chase with Energy to Conquer. Today's day 25 on my experimental journey to more energy, more mental clarity, and just overall focus. And today I'm just going to do an assessment of where I'm at. Like, I jumped into this thing super just last minute, picked out a workout plan the night before, signed up for the program, jumped on a 4-week program. This thing is so damn hard. Like, these people are doing it to compete for bodybuilding competitions, and it was not what I wanted to jump into. I wanted this to be more of an entrepreneurial program where, for entrepreneurs, people work at home, maybe stay at home, I don't know, whatever you do. But my thing is business, and so I didn't want to jump into a program that was going to take away from my business. I wanted it to enhance my business, right? I want to get in good shape, good physical shape, good mental shape, get my diet right. That way I can think clear, I can focus longer, I can work longer. I'm just as sharp at 4 and 5 o'clock in the evening as I am at 8 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock in the morning, right? I want to be able to push all day. And if I need to, I'm as strong at 6 o'clock as I am at 7, 8 o'clock in the evening some days. So that was the point of this, right? But I jumped into a really hard program, but I did it last minute, so I didn't know what I was getting into. Looking back, I should have known, but I signed up for the program, joined the Facebook group, and then jumped into a 4-week program with people that's doing pretty much, a lot of them's doing competition stuff, or either they're just trying to cut weight really fast, really changing their body. They're extremely overweight and they're just doing all this. Well, that's great, and that's, if that's your thing, that's what you do. But I'm trying to run a business, so I jumped into workouts. I was wanting to do about a 45-minute workout. Ended up, these things were about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Actually, it was about 2 hours for the first week. Then I started getting them down to about an hour and a half. Then they started increasing what we was doing, and so it ended up going up to 2. The longest one was 2.5 hours, and ended up having to modify them. So it's a complete train wreck. Like, every set you're maxing out, going to exhaustion every set, which was not what I had intended to do, and it defeated the purpose of the challenge. But I jumped into it, 2-3 days into it, I started realizing this, and I'm like, oh crap, what do I do, right? I can't just pull out now because I'm 3 days into this, so I'm going to carry it out. And so I'm glad I did, so that everyone could see, because I think a lot of times, almost every single program you sign up for is going to be like this. It's going to get you the most results the quickest, because that's what they're going to market, and that's what people want. If people don't start seeing results really quick, then they don't want to do it. Nobody wants to sign up for a program where it's going to take you 6 months to get results. No one buys that this time, this day and time, right? They want microwave results. They want drive-through results. Like, they get pissed off when they have to wait for 2 minutes in the drive-through and your food's not ready. So that's what almost every single fitness program out there is geared towards. Now, the advantage to doing what I was doing is it got my energy up really quick because I pushed so hard. Of course, I went through lulls, of down energy, but I kind of jump-started this process to get in shape quicker. Of course, you can do that, but it just makes it so much harder. And I'm getting to the point now, like when I first come into this, I was pumped up, I was ready to go. It's something new, it's something exciting, which is mental, and that's part of this game of more energy is mental. So I was excited mentally, new shiny object, boom, first 1-2 weeks, it's kind of crushing it, all these workouts. Also, my muscles were fresh, right? Because I hadn't been working out really. So they had been in a rest period for over a month. And I come into this and it's like boom, 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 boom. And I'm getting all these good results. I'm getting stronger every week. I can tell it. But, I'm 4 weeks into this. So this is my last. I got 2 days left on this program. Like, my muscles are shot. They're tired. I'm not taking pre-workout. I'm not taking post-workout. I'm not doing all this stuff that a lot of these people are doing that's pushing so hard. I've had to modify these workouts just because I didn't have time. It was affecting my business. I can't do 2.5 hours straight on a workout. I'm in business for business. I'm not in the business of bodybuilding or competition or anything like that. I don't have no desire for that. And so, I had to modify the workouts, and it's just, now it's to the point where, geez, I don't even want to do them. I don't want to stick to the meal plan. I don't want to do nothing. It's just, I feel like I'm trudging through the mud every step, every rep. Like, every set I do is just like, here we go again, right? And that's a mental game. But part of this is because I pushed so hard, I've fatigued my muscles, which is great. You know, that's a good thing. If you're wanting to get results fast, that's what you need to do. But this is more of a entrepreneurial program, and or a, you know, I'm focused on entrepreneurial program to get in shape so that I can be more in my business, so I can do more in my business. You know, this isn't necessarily business related, entrepreneur related. You know, this could be for anybody, but that's just my focus coming into this. Like, you may be a stay-at-home mom, whatever it is, whatever your thing is, right? But you just want more. You want to be able to do more and be more with more energy, right? Because most people don't do well because they don't feel well. So that's the target here, is doing things that make you feel well, or doing things that make you feel better so you feel well so you can do more. And so, you know, moving forward with this, I'm resetting this program coming up next week. I'm getting ready to start 75 hard, but I'm not pushing it to the max. Like, the goal, and that's what I said coming in, like, the goal should be at the end of your workouts to feel better when you finish than when you started. Okay, so you're not exhausted, you're not having to take pre-workout and post-workout. Like, you want to do your workouts because they make you feel better at the end. They don't drain you, right? They help you get clear. And it isn't even having to do, you can do a 10-minute workout multiple times a day to get your heart rate up, to get your blood flowing. Like, that's more of the stuff I wanted to focus on coming into this, but I got in the weeds with that program. But I'm glad I did, because I documented this process, and a lot of you can see where I failed and where a lot of times a lot of us have failed, I guess is what I want to say. A lot of us have failed and been down that path. I think we've all been down that path that's tried it. Now look, if you're wanting to lose 15 pounds because you're going to the beach in a month or two, jump into those programs and do it, right? If that's your goal. If you're wanting to lose pounds fast, boom, that's what you need to do. If you want to get in shape fast, boom, that's what you want to do. You know, if you're wanting to get your energy up fast, or just get overall fit fast, jump into it and do it. But it's not sustainable if you're going to run a business. Now, you can go work out. I mean, you can go work out multiple hours a day. You can make that part of your schedule. But that's not my goal, is to spend 2 hours on a workout. And I don't think it's realistic for most people. So that's my opinion on that. Do whatever works for you by all means. But just know, moving forward, these workouts I'm going to try to stick to. Like, I'm going to max out some days, and I'm going to push some days, and I'm probably going to push some days harder than I do, because I'm going to feel good and I want to push hard, right? And at the end of the day, when I get done with the workout, I want to feel better than I did the day before. So a lot of these workouts, I'm probably going to hit 60-70% of my max. Like, I'm not going to max out every single workout like I have been doing for the last month. Like, maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks on certain muscle groups, you know, I max out. But the goal is to end this, or to end these workouts and feeling better than when I started. So that's kind of where this is at. That's where it's going. I've got a list of things I'm going to do each week. So it's going to get a lot more structured. It's going to get a lot more targeted each week to different things, and kind of see how that's working and see how that's increasing the overall energy. Some of these things I'm going to stick with. Some of the things I'm probably going to have a hard time sticking with to finish it out. But a lot of the goal is to start stacking these things, as many as I can. And so if that's something you guys are interested in, kind of seeing my results, get some ideas, some things you can do yourself, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and that way make sure you get notifications. But that's all I've got on this one, guys. It's day 25. It's hard to believe I'm 25 days into this. So those first 25 days have been a crash and burn. I'm just learning how to do this, learning, I guess, what not to do. I already knew what not to do. Like I said, I think, you know, Ray Charles could have saw that was not the right thing to do. It was not the intent coming into this, but this helped me get clear on the intent. And plus, it lets you guys see my failure and how I screwed up in this process, and what for you not to do. But I'm not going to say it's a complete failure, because one of the reasons I did that, and one reason I signed up for that program, is because I wanted to learn some different workouts. Because I've been doing the same things. You know, I'd recently bought a bench and some heavier dumbbells, so I just wanted to get some different workouts, and that's been fantastic. Like, that program was great for that, and I'm still going to stay subscribed. I think it's like $15 a month. I'm going to stay subscribed, and I'm going to use these workouts, and I'm going to probably make some modified workouts of my own through these workouts, and just kind of get the techniques from them. and then apply that to my own, but I'm not pushing as hard. I'm not getting caught up in to pushing as hard as I can go every single set. Like, I'm not playing that game. So I'm not in this for 4 weeks. I'm in this for 6 months, 1 year, 6 years, 10 years. Like, this is a long-term play for me. This is a marathon, not a sprint. And if you look at a lot of these programs, they're 6-week programs, 12-week programs, and they're sprints, and you're pushing as hard as you can for that time to get the biggest results and kind of jumpstart your fitness, or really jumpstart your body. That's what they're selling for, so you look better. I'm not doing this for aesthetics. I'm doing this for the energy. I'm doing this to be more in my business. I'm doing this so that I can be more for my family. Like, all these reasons is why I'm doing it. So that's all I've got. Hope you guys have a blessed day.